Hello everyone, welcome to Challenge to Build. Today is Tuesday, January 4th. I want to welcome you back to episode 2 of the Build Vlog series. In tonight's episode, we are going to continue working on the rear frame section of the pickup truck. Last night we clearanced the inner frame rail to make room for the hydraulic lines and hydraulic rams. And tonight's goal is to start stitching up the frame rails again and making everything nice and strong, so that way we can continue on in the process of mounting the tilt bed frame and the hinges. Hopefully we'll be able to install the frame doublers in the bottom frame rail as well. So tonight is going to be more or less a lot of welding. So with that, I'm going to get to work, and all that's left for me to do right now is to challenge to build. So let's get to it. Lessons learned for the next time. The next time that I do this, I will brace everything up and check myself before I cut anything out. That's kind of a rookie mistake, but it happens. So what I ended up doing was I have a 1/4 inch solid bar that I stuck in between my cut pieces as a filler, and I use that to bridge the gap and then weld everything nice and hot and stitch weld everything back together. This way here everything becomes one solid piece. I thought about actually cutting out a chunk of the frame rail and then welding in a new piece of metal in there, but I don't think I'm going to opt for that. I think I'm just going to fill it in. Put a bar in there and then weld everything up nice and solid. But you might let me know in the comments one way or another that I'm doing it wrong or that I'm not doing it right. But this is the way I choose to do it. So once I get everything welded back up and finish boxing everything in and putting all the supports back in, I'm not too concerned about strength. So. Now that I got this side squared away, as far as kind of like back together, I'm going to jump over on this side and repeat the same process as I did over here. I'll get this one all squared back up, tack welded together, and after I do this side, I'm going to put cross braces in and try to get everything dialed in that much closer, and then go to town with welding all the seams up all the way around and get everything locked in 100%, and then move on to the next step. So a lot of welding tonight. Lots and lots of welding. So the next step I have to do is spend some time welding in all of the seams on either side, the top cap, the mid seams, and then also finish welding in the hydraulic doubler plates that I put in. So there's an extensive amount of welding, which I don't think I'll be able to, well, I know I won't be able to get finished tonight, but I'm going to start welding some of it in today and finish it up tomorrow. But the bracing, you saw me put all the bracing in. This is lesson learned. I kind of foresaw this coming once I cut everything out of the center of the box tubing. The frame rails kind of sprung out and got distorted. So I'm not overly surprised that I had to put bracing back in. I put the bottom bracing in, put the top piece in, and then 45'd it to the frame rail because I had to pull this frame rail back in a little bit. I did measure corner to corner. It's relatively close, within probably like 1/8 of an inch or so. The distance is parallel between the two, so I have a feeling, or what I'm hoping for, is once I introduce heat into the frame rails, they'll kind of relax themselves back into the position that they need to. Worst case scenario, regardless, I have to put a cross member back here anyway, so I'll be able to twist it and pull it and bring it back into where it needs to be to get everything squared up and trued. So I'm going to go ahead and jump back into the welding and try to get as much done as I can. I have one little filler piece to add in here. And then I think I'm going to start with this side, and hopefully once I heat this side, it'll kind of want to roll this way and come back into where it needs to be. So it's time to weld them up. Hot tamale. Wowzers. Told you it'd go back to normal. So that wraps up tonight's episode as far as the vlog is concerned. Definitely a lot of welding and grinding left to go. The frame distortion in the back obviously was a little bit worse than what I anticipated, but we probably have this side about 75% complete, and then we'll jump over to this side tomorrow. We'll finish this side, and then we'll jump over to this side tomorrow. So I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Vlog number 2 is now wrapped up. My name is Paul Michael. This has been Challenge to Build. I'll see you in the next video.